I'm in Dr. Jelena Mirkovich's cybersecurity lab in Marina del Rey, and she focuses on password usage and how to properly encrypt. I'm programming a lot. I've learned, I think, 3 separate languages. So I knew C++ and Java to start with, but I've learned Python, JavaScript, a little bit of JSON, some object-oriented C. But even more important is when you're learning coding and when you're doing specific and solving specific problems in code, it's just pure and unadulterated critical thinking.
So we're in Professor John Carlson's Industrial Systems Engineering Lab, and basically we're focusing on delivery systems and how to make them more efficient. So we're testing out drone efficiencies and human errors and stuff like that.
Drone efficiency is where a truck has a drone on it which delivers the package for the truck driver.
So I'm working in aerospace engineering under Professor Dr. Luhar. I've liked planes for since I was a child. I thought it was really interesting in the concept of flying. While what Luhar does is not necessarily in flying, it's the interactions between fluids and different structures. It's really fascinating, and that's why I wanted to study it. We created an image analysis by MATLAB coding, so that was one of the big challenging parts. Another thing was printing out material from 3D printers, so that was really cool. And we were able to design those through a program called SolidWorks.
One thing I've done here that's very different from anything I've done in high school is working in a physical lab setting. I mean, I've done experiments in a lab or in a classroom before and in my school, but it's very, very different working with highly trained professionals in such a real setting. And I've actually found that I've had a lot of responsibilities. I've been trusted a pretty great deal to do work that I, before the summer, would have thought I was totally unqualified for, but I think I've held up my end of the bargain.
It's a lot more focused on one subject, so when you take a STEM course, you kind of cover a whole broad grasp of everything under that umbrella, and for this research it's very much one specific problem and how we can solve it.
I didn't expect SHINE to be very independent. A lot of what I do is, while it's under supervision and I get help from my mentors when I need it, a lot of my work is very solo. I think this process allowed me to be a lot more self-reliant and have a lot more control, because a lot of what I do it's me being proactive, so that's something beneficial that I learned when I go to college.